Short trip after training today as well, so thanks for sorting us out with that. But yeah, might have to come back now. It's looking pretty nice inside, so if we're ever keen for a feed, I think we might have to get down a few more times now.
No, I can't say too much now, but it is a good spot, yeah. It's been a quick first year, yeah. It's went in the blink of an eye, really. It just feels like yesterday when we got that call to come over. But yeah, no, it's been a great year. I feel like I've learned a lot about myself and about the team in my first year at Carlton. And yeah, I'm just really enjoying it and looking forward to getting into my second year. Hopefully more to come.
Bit of a different journey than Rob, of course. I suppose after I was announced and I was told to finish my season, I ended up doing the knee, which probably wasn't the ideal start, but just obviously thankful to the club for supporting me through that and getting my rehab done. So I done most of my rehab at the start. From November to May, I done it over in Ireland, and then joined the group back in May, and I've been kicking all my rehab since then. So I'm in a good place now, starting to get some contact work back in, which is probably the last phase of it. So just the idea of getting back into some match sim and all that is really, really exciting. So I can't wait to get stuck into it. I was watching his few games back home, his few VFL games online, and I was thinking, God, I'd love to be out there, but it'll all come in due time. So yeah, definitely a bit jealous of him, all right.
When we first came, boys thought that we were best friends, we knew each other, but to be honest, I didn't know who Matt Duffy was. He didn't know who I was either, so I'd met him for the first time like the other boys had too. So, but I like to think now we've bonded a great relationship. He is like a brother now. So no, it's huge to have him over here with me. It was tough my first year without him. Being the only Irishman in the team. Yeah, that had its challenges, but it's great to have him here now, and we've healthy competition which drives on both our games.
Definitely, yeah.
Both on and off the field. We enjoy a game of FIFA here and there. It gets a bit heated at times, that's alright too.
Yeah, seen that today actually.
Yeah, huge actually, yeah.
Obviously 2 girls are going really well. Done a lot of the rehab work actually with Ronnie this year, so coming off her first year where she had such a good year, and then obviously done the knee, so I'm sure she'll be keen to get back into it, and so hopefully we'll have 4 of them on the field next year. You know, the Irish girls in the W competition are really ripping it up, so more power to Carlton for getting 2 more in there.
No, that's huge as well, yeah. There are 2 great girls, Ronnie and Dana. It's good to catch up with them for a coffee every once in a while and just hear that Irish accent. It's very soothing, like. Aussies might know that, but just hearing that accent, it kind of rids that homesickness every once in a while, which is good.
Someone that understands what you're saying as well. So
what's that?
It's so. You nearly caught me there.
Great crew of boys. Like I see it as moving into any team. It's like my team back home. It's like a family really. There's a number of boys I can mention, but a few are obviously Ashton, my housemate. He's a great friend of mine. Jesse Motlop, another, Corey Durden, Jack Harrell, who's now gone from us, Harry Lemmy, Ollie Hollins. They seem to be the crew. And again, Youngie, he's a great man. Yeah, he looked after me. He's like my father for the first few months. Don't say that to him, but yeah.
I've had to listen to him quite a bit now the last few months, but no, he's a great mentor for me. He's still trying to get me to perfect my kick, and I think I'm getting there slowly, but he probably thinks I'm not listening to him sometimes, but I am trying to listen to him. But no, he's been a great support. We're actually on similar sort of phase of the rehab now, so we're starting to wrestle each other a bit, and I've found out he's pretty strong, so I'm going to have to keep building my strength if I want to compete with him, I think. But nah, he's been great to me. The development coach was very good with me for staying in touch. We've done a few Zoom calls to do a bit of education on that, so that was really important, just to feel connected, but also to keep learning and stuff, which is obviously really important going into the new game. So they've definitely made me feel still connected. I was watching all the games at like 7 or 8 a.m. as well, so it was a good start to my morning. I'd watch a Carlton game and then go do some rehab. It wasn't a bad day, so no, I definitely felt still somewhat connected, even though I was pretty far away.
And I suppose on field, it's kind of just have to be a sponge really around the club. Like we have a lot more work to do than other boys. Obviously, we didn't grow up playing the sport. But I feel like that gives you a good chip in your shoulder. Like it's just a little bit of motivation in the back of your head. You know you have to work that little bit harder than the man next to you who's grown up playing the sport. So I feel like having that, like, just had that mindset to get better every day, just get that a little bit better, and that adds up. Small sacrifices for larger outcomes. I suppose that's the mindset.
Yeah, and you're probably coming from being one of the stronger players back home. Like you're going to come to the bottom of the pile over here, you know, early days, and that's just the nature of it. Coming over here, it's a big difference in that way. So it's a big challenge, and that's what we're here to step out of our comfort zone in that way. You know,
100%.
And that's just the reality of it. Really, that's probably a big difference.
Yeah, it's funny you say that. Like originally, like you can see all these skills are transferable, but then once you actually start, it seems like there's a lot more differences than similarities. If that makes sense. But no, it's kind of like it's trying to identify your goals, and I think a good bit of advice I got at the start was you don't necessarily need to focus on all your weaknesses. If you have a strength, go after that and make it your strength. So that's kind of what I'm trying to focus on. Obviously,
the shape of the ball is something you got to get used to. I would say the ground ball and the tackle are two things that we're not quite used to. Just getting used to those things are going to be the two biggest differences. I think the actual movement of the game is fairly similar, and like the way your body moves and all that sort of stuff is pretty similar. So that's and the high running element, all that. So it's important to identify that there is stuff we're going to be strong at too, as well as obviously stuff that we're going to have to improve big time as well. We do meet up with the other players a bit, and it's good to pick their brains as well, because they've obviously gone through it a lot. So we've got like, well, I never met Connor Nash from Hawthorne, but you met him. There's a few guys down in Geelong as well that we like to meet up the odd time. It's probably only once or twice a year, really.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah.
But it is interesting to hear those guys' stories, you know, from their experience, and how we can probably maybe use some of that in our journey. So yeah, I wouldn't call it a brotherhood. You know, we still have to play against them at the end of the day, so we're not going to be best friends.
Yep.
But you've got a mate actually that signed with Geelong recently.
Yeah, one of my old teammates, Killian Burke, actually just signed for Geelong, so that's pretty cool to see. And played underage with him back home in Kerry. So we met up with him a couple of weeks back, and yeah, again, it's good to pick their brains. They're kind of on the same boat, so that helps a lot with their game.
Yeah, I had a phone call with him actually shortly after I was signed on, and he would fill you with encouragement. Really, like he's a great guy. Just telling you to go over there and back yourself in, really. Yeah, so, but not much I wouldn't say, but yeah, he's definitely one guy that reached out and wished me well. Probably going to be a year of learning for me, playing my first games of the sport. So I definitely know I'm going to make mistakes, you know, and that's going to happen. But it's just about learning from them and enjoying the experience as well. I'm going to really enjoy getting back out and actually playing with teammates, because you spend so much time with them, but I still haven't played a game. So I just can't wait to get stuck into it.
Build on my game. A lot of sort of intricates in my game that I want to work on. Overall, become a better player and person, contribute to the team as much as I can in our overall goal. So yeah, that's my goal really this year.
Forward or back?
I think I'm after joining the dark side, half back.
Probably looking like a defender now at this stage as well, but you know, I'll be open to playing wherever I'm told, really. And you know, similar to your first year, I think playing multiple positions isn't a bad thing either, to learn as much about the game as possible. But I think it's probably going to look like defence early on, from the fans, like sending you random messages after you sign and all that, but also like people within the club, like just with well-being, anything you can imagine, from performance, from diet to gym work, on-field coaches, everything like that has been great. Like I feel like they're really giving us every chance to elevate our game and make the most out of ourselves. So I don't think I could ask for much more, to be fair.
Yeah, back that 100%. It's just a safe environment where you can be yourself and excel as much as you can as a person and a player. They have all the facilities and everything you need just to maximise your performance and just to get as much out of yourself as you can.